Well, a Madisonville woman says her phone service was switched last month. She believed that she was talking to her provider.
Yeah, it turned out, though, it was another phone company. This practice is called slamming. The caller contacted WATE 6 on Your Side consumer investigator Don Dare so others would know about this scam, Don.
Well, Kristen, the Federal Communications Commission initiated some protections just last year, and you'll see that in a moment. You might remember slamming or switching someone's long-distance carrier, their phone service, without their knowledge. When the scam was new more than 20 years ago, we reported on it in the late 1990s. It's a scam that still happens to people today who have landline phones, and many of them tend to be older.
Before she retired 30 years ago, Virgie worked with her hands as a seamstress. She asked that we not use her last name.
O Lord, quicken me according to thy judgments.
Today, she enjoys reading her Bible. At 89, a great-grandmother and widow, Virgie has been an AT&T customer for nearly 60 years. She has no internet at her home and still has a landline phone. Last month, she got a call believing it was from her carrier.
They said that they were AT&T and they were switching me to Telecircuit, that I've been getting big bills and I would not be getting a big bill from now on.
Virgie said the caller told her she would be switched to one of Telecircuit's $39.99 monthly offers. Believing it was an AT&T representative on the phone, she agreed to the deal.
And he said that they had me hooked up, that I was automatically now on Telecircuit.
Then you get this bill.
I thought I was getting a bargain.
At $39.99.
Oh, yeah.
When taxes and surcharges are added to Telecircuit's $39.99 offer, the total is $53.51, about 50 cents cheaper than her $54 AT&T bill. However, Telecircuit did discount her bill by an extra $5. Nevertheless, when the Telecircuit bill arrived, Virgie called AT&T.
They said they're sorry, but says we don't do business that way. They do not call and switch nobody. That's not in their line of business. They don't do business that way.
It appears that most of these complaints are going unanswered.
At the Better Business Bureau, Tony Binkley says Telecircuit has an F rating with the Bureau. A complaint filed in April, similar to Virgie's, says caller stated he was from AT&T. He was not.
Most of the complaints are billing issues, switching without their permission issues, and things like that.
This is a 20-page notice filed by the FCC against Telecircuit Network Corporation in April 2018. In its report, the Federal Communications Commission alleges that the Georgia-based company, quote, switched consumers from their preferred carrier to Telecircuit and misled consumers into believing that telemarketing calls were from the consumer's current carrier. We checked. The proposed $5.3 million fine against the company has not yet been enforced. Legal arguments are ongoing. However, the chairman of the FCC issued this general warning about the practice.
Slamming happens when a consumer's telephone company is switched without authorization, while cramming is when a consumer is billed for services that he or she didn't want or ask for. In other words, companies stick charges on bills and switch services without consumers' knowledge or consent.
The FCC says if you think you have been switched, call the slamming company and tell it that you want the problem fixed under FCC rules. Call your authorized carrier, inform it of the slam, and request to be switched back. Ask your local telephone company to place a freeze on your account to keep anyone other than you from changing your phone company selection. Virgie has contacted AT&T and has been switched back.
If other people get a call from Telecircuit,
Don't talk to them.
Now, we tried to reach Telecircuit for comment, and you can't get through. As part of the effort to strengthen its fight against slamming and cramming, the FCC suggests that you examine your telephone bill thoroughly. If you see a new telephone company name on your bill, call the number and ask for an explanation. Under new FCC rules and guidelines, you can be switched back if you prefer. And Kristen and Bo, I'm pleased that Virgie contacted us so others will know about this little scam.
Yeah, don't want to fall victim to that one.
No.
Exactly. Sure.
All right, Don, thank you.
Hey, if you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also call his 6 on Your Side hotline, 865-633-5974.